What up, YouTube? Here with a post-fight video for Mikaela versus Alycia Baumgardner. Now, before I get y'all the summary of what took place in the fight, I'm going to tell y'all the results first. Alycia Baumgardner won via split decision. Now she is majority champion at super featherweight. I personally had the fight score 96-94 in favor of Baumgardner. I thought she edged her out by a round. In the beginning part of the fight, it was all Baumgardner. She did a good job in maneuvering around the ring, showing good ring generalship, utilizing the jab, and did a good job at countering Mikaela, landing good flush shots. And in the mid rounds, it was all Mikaela. She did a good job, especially at writing. Especially at landing the straight right hand. And she would utilize angles to her advantage. She would dip her head off the center line, slip a little bit to the left while throwing the right hand, catching Baumgardner with her head in the center line. And yeah, she showed good aggression, and she didn't let up, throwing good combos, and was relentless with her onslaught in the mid rounds. And Baumgardner took the fight in the later rounds. She did a good job at baiting Mikaela in and countering her and capitalizing off of her mistakes. And yeah, it was a good, fun, entertaining fight. I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch between these two fighters. And leading up to the fight, there was a lot of hype. Of course, Mikaela she was undefeated prior to this fight, well-accomplished amateur, and she's been building a rank up and making a lot of noise in the women's boxing scene. And as far as Baumgardner goes, this definitely is the biggest win of her career. She has one loss on her record, and that was earlier in her career when she was the former WBC International Super Featherweight champion. Now, that's not the legit title. Now she's the legit champion. She lost to Christina Leonardatu in 2018, and it was a split decision. So that goes to show you Alycia Baumgardner is definitely legit, regardless of the fact that she may not be undefeated. Hey, Mikaela is no longer undefeated as well. That doesn't make or break a fighter. And as far as the super featherweight division goes, in women's boxing right now, Alycia Baumgardner holds all the other titles except for the WBA title, and that belt is held by Cho Hyun-mi, who had a win a few days ago, actually, this past weekend, actually. She defeated Vanessa Bradford via unanimous decision to retain her WBA super featherweight title. Now, if Baumgardner gets in there with Cho Hyun-mi, the WBA super featherweight champion, then she would have a chance to become undisputed champion at super featherweight division. And she's got a strong shot. And Cho Hyun-mi, she's undefeated as well. She improved the record to 21-0. Now, I don't know, that's not the biggest marquee matchup that the sport of boxing can make right now. Speaking from a promoter's point of view, the more money-making fight would definitely be Baumgardner and Mayer. And mind y'all, this was on the undercard, the co-main event, to Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall. And this were two American fighters fighting at the O2 in England. And that was, the biggest night in women's boxing history, with, two major title bouts featured on the main event on this night at the O2 Arena, and that's like London's Madison Square Garden. So it was definitely a big event, and this definitely brought Alycia Baumgardner to the spotlight. And if Baumgardner and Mikaela were the headline back in the States, back in America, it would definitely be a good event to hold out there in America as well, because they're two American fighters, and both are noticeable names in the sport of boxing. They're key names in women's boxing right now. So a rematch between the two would definitely be a successful event, and they look forward to fight amongst all boxing fans, because this fight, it ended in a split decision. It was definitely a close competitive fight, and I personally wouldn't mind seeing a rematch, and a undisputed title fight. And undisputed title fights been happening a lot in the sport of boxing as of late, and those are always good to see in the sport of boxing. So I wouldn't mind either Baumgardner trying to go for the undisputed title at super featherweight. And I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch between Mikaela and Alycia Baumgardner either. Y'all let me know what y'all opinions are in the comments. And all that good stuff. Y'all already know. Share, subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.